It's the Carlsberg Cat Laughs Comedy Festival, second Carlsberg one. It's the 3rd to the 7th of June in Kilkenny. Carl, you're a veteran. Would that be fair to say?
It's the reason I wanted to sponsor. I wanted it with my name in the title of the festival. But if they put a K on it, I'd know they'd really listen to my demands.
Yeah, it must be tough. So that's, as per usual, a packed schedule.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. What I love this year, though, is that there's there's much more of an emphasis on Irish comedians.
Well, there's always been a good lot of Irish comedians, and it's a different when you're flicking through there.
Yeah.
You've newer acts and older acts, even Dead Cat Bounce, who are great there. But I think, like, actually, John Richardson is one of my favourite comedians. I don't know if you know John. Yeah. I think he's absolutely brilliant, and is going to be a massive, massive star. I think he could be like a Woody Allen or a Larry David. I just think he's brilliant. And Simon Amstel, I'm so excited to see, because I've seen his TV work, but I haven't seen him do stand-up, so that would be great. But every page you flick, like Mickey Flanagan, it's his first time here. He's he's brilliant. He's like a veteran of the British circuit, and he was went up to Edinburgh and won an award.
Oh, really?
A couple of years ago. There's loads of Andy Parsons. Anyone, it'll be hard to find a bad comedian there. Although that's probably the moment you go onto my page, just for comedic effect. There's the football match as well. I haven't answered anything yet. It's a great festival, and it's great that it's in Ireland. And it's in Kilkenny, which is a great city, and it's accessible from the whole country. Apart from Gorey, where I was the other night, trying to get back to Kilkenny, and it's not accessible at all. So if you're watching this in Gorey, you're going to have to leave early.
16th festival, but what I suppose
times of economic recession, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Why is it important that people are supporting Irish comedy or comedy in general?
Well, a comedy night out, a good comedy night out. No, there's nothing annoys me more than a bad comedy gig, and not just saying like myself. I mean, everyone has bad gigs, but if I see a lineup like on a night out somewhere and I go, oh God, I just hate to be a punter at that gig. Right. I just think there should be like a comedy police. I think it's more important than some of the crimes going on in this country, because it gives people a bad idea. I've heard like some of the mad things, people's kind of concept of what comedy is. They think we all have the same jokes.
Yeah.
Everyone, you all do the same stuff. So just see one comedian. When I started, friends of mine were coming, and I said, "Oh, you're bringing so and so, your friend," and they were like, "Oh no, he doesn't want to come." He said he's been to a gig before. Said, well, yeah, like I've read a book before. Doesn't mean I'm not going to read another one. So, it's a great festival. I think every year it still surprised me. It's still quite refreshing. There's a new artistic director this year, so there's a few new names and slight changes. But it's very exciting. Still some of the old faces like Dom Herrera, Rich Hall, like are guaranteed. I mean, Dom Herrera did the best 20 minutes I've ever seen in Kilkenny the first year I was down there.
Right.
It was, I just couldn't believe it. And Mike Wilmot, who's back, was even more impressive because he followed it and did well. But it was just, I'd never seen an audience react like it. They were just collapsing around, you know. And the best thing about it was there was a row of comedians at the back in the River Court. We're all standing there. And they're all falling down laughing, and you go, oh, God, this is really special. But every year there's gigs like that, and you kind of almost have to block it out when you be doing your gig, or you come back and go, oh, you should have been at such a gig, it was amazing. You go,
oh, that was
yeah. So it's almost better to be a punter down there than a comedian. But
so for first timers, what would you recommend?
I'd recommend, if you have a particular favourite, go see them. But just pick a random gig. Pick people you don't know.
Yep.
Because they're not. No one's picked because you know they look a certain way, or they're picked because they're very funny. So look, you pick any gig out there. Maybe not that. No. You pick any gig, and you're gonna. You like. There's 4 comics on.
Yep.
You're gonna like at least 3 of them. You know, you're talking about top quality here. It's like same year as the World Cup. You know, but this is like the quarterfinals. There's no bad teams.
And the tickets are from €22 to 30, as far as I can see.
That's very reasonable.
It's very reasonable for what it is, because you do get. Like
Yeah.
I've been at 2 years volunteering, and it's just great.
Yeah.
And you think it's great being in the audience. You should be a volunteer and hear the same show over and over again. But it's great. Thanks very much.
No worries.
When is your first show on?
Thursday night. I'm down on the Thursday now.
Yes, you are with Arj Barker.
I'm on the very first show,
There you
so
go.
if I host that, I could be the first act on stage.
Brilliant. Dom Herrera, PJ Gallagher, and Tom Gleeson.
Archbark, yeah,
Brilliant.
that's an eclectic. That's 5 acts on that night there. That's just to tease the locals into Langton's Ballroom, which is one of the new venues, which is absolutely spectacular.
Just this weekend.
Have you seen it? I saw the photos. I can't wait to do it because it looks amazing.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Okay, carlsbergcatlaughs.com. Where are you online? Are you online?
I'm on Facebook, I'm on Facebook as Carl Spain, and I'm on MySpace as Mary Daly, a 15-year-old girl from Tipperary.
Right.
We're already friends.
Yeah, that's Mary and me, and that's that.
Keep sending me those pictures.
I will.